Segment 4. We must learn to balance pleasing other people and defying them. Morality is a set of rules determining whether conduct is right or wrong. For American psychologist Lawrence Kohlberg, conflicting signals about right and wrong lie at the heart of a person's moral development. Kohlberg believed that it is crucial that we each struggle with these questions if we are to achieve any lasting code. Kohlberg felt there are distinct stages of moral reasoning that we go through, and that we must achieve completeness in each stage of moral reasoning before we can grasp the next. These stages are pre-conventional, conventional, and post-conventional. Pre-conventional moral reasoning is moral reasoning that weighs whether a behavior is right in terms of personal consequences. Conventional moral reasoning is moral reasoning that weighs whether a behavior is right in terms of what society expects people to do. Post-conventional moral reasoning is moral reasoning, sometimes called the principle level, in which rules and laws are part of a social contract, or that certain rules are universal to be followed, even if most people don't agree. Kohlberg proposed 3 levels of moral reasoning achieved in stages. These stages are: Stage 1, avoid punishment; Stage 2, seek reward; Stage 3, conformity; Stage 4, social order; Stage 5, social contract; Stage 6, universal principles. Kohlberg believed people could make transitions in moral reasoning at just about any point in life, adulthood and beyond. Erikson identified 8 stages in the development of a relationship with others. Stages of psychosocial development is Erik Erikson's proposed progressive stage of human development in which we decide to behave with regard to others. Identity is a consented sense of who one is and should be. Emerging adulthood is the transition from adulthood to full adulthood. Erikson described the stages of psychosocial development as being characterized by tension. We are often torn between opposing ways of interacting with other people. The aging mind slows down but continues to grow. There are many changes our body goes through with aging, such as skin grows less supple, hair thins and grows gray, muscles become weaker, the reproductive system begins to shut down. For women, the menstrual cycle stops, and this is called menopause. And menopause is the time a woman's menstrual period stops around age 50. For men, testosterone levels slowly decline. Also, our vision fades. Presbyopia is a condition in which most people over 40 find it difficult to focus on nearby objects. Another is a slowing of reaction time. Reaction time is the amount of time it takes a subject to initiate some action after a predetermined signal. Also, there is decline in memory skills. To resolve the paradox in how aging affects intelligence, psychologists realize there are 2 different kinds of intelligence: fluid intelligence and crystallized intelligence. Fluid intelligence is the capacity to reason logically and solve new problems independent of what you already know. Crystallized intelligence is the knowledge of a person who has acquired the ability to use it appropriately. Perceptual speed is how quickly we detect and process stimuli. The death of a partner, child, or close friend has an impact. Bereavement is the sense of loss and longing for someone who has died. There are no universal patterns of how people deal with bereavement, but people generally find the first year after losing a loved one to be especially turbulent and dissatisfying. The cutting edge. Dementia is the progressive decline in cognitive function caused by damage or disease rather than normal aging. Alzheimer's disease is the most common cause of dementia in older people. Neuritic plaque is an abnormal clumps of dead and dying neurons seen in brains of people with Alzheimer's disease. And amyloid is a protein that accumulates to cause plaques in Alzheimer's disease.